Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamundamandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening for our Friday Puja and Satsang. This is part 32 of our Yogini, the power of love and seduction. I'd like to start out with a couple of announcements. So this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. will be part 7 of our meditations on the chakras series, and we'll be featuring the crown chakra, Sarasrara chakra. And then a week from tonight, also at 7 p.m., will be a special puja to Bhadrakali for safety and protection. We're living in a time right now where a lot of people are feeling vulnerable, and I had an insight today that this would be a very appropriate to do. So Bhadrakali a week from tonight. I'd like to welcome Kim, who's tuned in right now. Thank you for joining me. And anyone else who's tuning in at this point, please feel free to say hello using the chat function on the bottom of your screen. So Rati is also known as Usha, and she is the 32nd Yogini who personifies love, passion, and devotion. The name Rati means love, desire, or pleasure, and Usha means dawn or sunrise. Rati Yogini represents the power of love to ignite the soul and drive transformative experiences. And namaste to Elizabeth. I'm so glad you're joining me this evening. So Rati or Usha is described as the consort of Lord Kama, the god of love, desire, and attraction. And she is portrayed as a passionate and devoted companion. Rati holds religious significance, particularly among followers who seek guidance in matters of the heart, of love, devotion, and relationships. She represents the power of love to awaken the soul, foster emotional connections, and inspire spiritual growth. Devotees then, therefore, seek her blessings for harmonious relationships, passionate love, and the ability to cultivate deep emotional connections. Namaste to Bryce. Usha or Rati is depicted as a two-armed yogini with the face of a cat. Her upraised curly hair, known as being styled in the Jatamandal style, adds to her distinctive appearance and signifies her connection to the divine realm. So on our altar, we have a photo of her Hirapur image. It's kind of difficult to find a good image of Rati Yogini because she's partially obscured by the veiling of her next door neighbor, Mahamaya. But this was the best photo that I could find. And of course, like so many of the other statues, the hands have been broken away, so we really don't know what kind of objects she might have been holding in her original form. But she stands in a bended knee pose, symbolizing her readiness to embrace love and devotion. Her posture conveys grace, flexibility, and the receptive nature of the heart. And of course, as always, with these Hirapur images, these are positions from traditional Indian dance. She stands on a pedestal depicting an archer holding a bow and arrow, representing the power of love to strike the heart and ignite transformative experiences. And of course, her consort, Kama, is the Hindu Cupid. So very, very appropriate that there's this small carving of an archer upon her pedestal. She symbolizes the profound impact of love and devotion on the human experience. Her passionate expression and intense emotion signify the transformative power of love to inspire spiritual growth and forge deep connections. The archer on the pedestal symbolizes the piercing nature of love, capable of triggering profound emotions and driving transformative experiences. And her cat nature embodies the power of sensuality. I'm going to show you a card from a modern divination deck. This is the 64 Yogini deck by Luisa Spagna. And this gives you a little nicer view of her image, including the face of the cat. Her mantra, which we'll be using this evening, is Om Hrim Klim Sur Sundari Yogeshvari Agacha Agacha Svaha. This mantra is an invocation of goddess Rati Yogini, who is believed to be the presiding deity of attractiveness, youth, virility, and also material pleasures. Om symbolizes the primal force and energy of the universe, an expansive property of the universe. It gives power and divinity to the mantra. Hrim, this seed mantra, awakens the heart energy, spiritual consciousness, and the power of attraction. This Hrim is the seed mantra of the Divine Mother in all of her aspects. Klim, this mantra symbolizes love energy, which helps in attracting others. Klim is an interesting seed mantra. It's associated with Kali, but also Lord Kama as well. And it's really associated with the divine's nature in attracting us towards it. Sundari Yogeshvari. This is the name of the goddess Rati Sundari Yogini, who is the presiding deity of beauty, attraction, and pleasures. And then Agacha, Agacha means fire. Fire, it's the same root as the name Agni, but it also means come, come. And it is said to invoke the goddess into our space. And then Svaha, this word, gives completeness to the mantra and transmits the energy of the sadhana to the goddess. Svaha is frequently used in fire pujas, like the one we're going to be doing tonight. Sometimes it is also translated to mean I am one with the divine. The overall meaning of the mantra, the seeker invokes the goddess Rati Sundari Yogini and receives blessings of beauty, attractiveness, love, youth, and material pleasures from her. This mantra is helpful in establishing mental and emotional balance, increasing self-confidence, and also helping us to find the joyfulness in our lives. Other benefits of this mantra would be to increase in our power of attraction, to enhance youth and beauty, increasing virility, inspiring confidence, providing mental peace, helping us to obtain material comforts, economic progress, slowing down the processes of aging, pleasant experiences in our married lives, strengthening of relationships, transmission of positive energy from one to another, protecting from curses, success in one's career, growth in business, success in work, improvements in health, and increasing social impact. Also prosperity and peace. And the sources for tonight's presentation include mantravidya.com and brahma.com. Jai Rati. Jai Rati. Jai Ma Rati Devi Namah. So I invite you to find a comfortable seated position where you can look upon your screen and our altar with a relaxed gaze. And let's begin by breathing deeply. Slow yogic breath. preparing for this work in meditation, opening ourselves for Rati Devi to join us. And focusing on your heart center, breathing in and out of your heart. Taking a moment to connect with that divine presence within yourself. And of course, if there is some aspect of your life that is in need of balance, of resolution, of healing, or you can also think of someone close to you who is in need at this time. And if it feels right, I invite you to formulate a short intention, a short sankalpa for our puja and meditation tonight. And I invite you to recite it silently to yourself 3 times. And then slowly bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Let's open our practice by chanting the first 3 seed syllables of our mantra, Om Hrim Klim. So inhale Om. Inhale Hrim. And inhale Klim. Om. Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavastam Gatopiva Yashmade Pandarikaksham Sabhyabhyanta Sushi. Om Shuklam Bharadhanam Vishnum Seshivanam Shatubhajam Prasnavanam Dayat Sava Vigno Pasantaye Jaganesha. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshvara Guru Sakshat Padam Brahma Tasmai Sri Guru Ve Namah Jai Guru. Om Trayambakam Yajamaye Sagandim Pushtivardhanam Udvarukameva Bandhanan Machur Mukshiyam Amritad. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Jayanti Mangalakali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Shama Shiva Datri Svasvada Namostute Jayatvam Devi Chamunde Jayabhutita Harani Jai Savagate Devi Kalratri Namostute Jai Makali Om Reem Klim Sundari Yogashvari Agacha Gacha Sva Jema Rati Yogini Om Reem Klim Ra Devi Prapanote Hare Prasida Prasida Matada Jagata Kilasya Prasida Bishvesvara Pe Vishvam Tvam Ishora Devi Chachara Charasya Om Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Sva Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Sva Agni Jyotir Jyotiagnir Sva. So I invite you, if you'd like, you can join us in our mantra, Om Hrim Klim Sur Sundari Yogeshvari Agacha Agacha Sva. Or you're welcome to also just meditate quietly and just allow the power of the mantra. Om Reem Kleem Sundari Yogeshvari Agacha Agacha Sva. Om Reem Kleem Sundari Yogeshvari Agacha Agacha Sva. Om Reem Kleem Sundari Yogeshvari Agacha Agacha Sva. Om Rim Klim Susundari Yogeshwari Agacha Agacha Svaha. 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 Om Rim Klim Susundari Yogeshvari Agacha Gacha Sva. 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 Jai Rati. Jai Rati. Jai Rati Devi. Namah. I invite you now to breathe deeply. Gazing upon our fire, meditating upon the fire. And imagine those things in your life that are no longer working for you. Imagine those being given to the flames as an offering. And let those energies be transformed and feel them returning to you in the form of warmth and in the form of light. Jai Ma Rati. Jai Ma Rati. Jai Ma Rati Devi. Namah. Om Sava Mangala Mangalye Shiva Svada Sadike Saranye Trambake Devi Narayane Namostute. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityuma Mritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Tat Sat Om. Jai Ganesha. Jai Guru. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Ma Devi. Jai Ma Kali. Jai Ma Rati Yogini. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. So I invite you to slowly bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Taking a moment to once again acknowledge that divine presence within yourself, knowing it is there to lead you always. Jai Ma Rati. Jai Ma Devi. Jai Ma. And taking a moment to be grateful to yourself for taking part in this practice, knowing you can replay this broadcast and do this meditation at any time, whenever you have need. And namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening, and Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. And I'd like to thank Bryce and Larch and Elizabeth and Kim for joining me this evening, and anyone else who was tuning in live at this time. And also I want to thank anybody who'll be watching this recording in the future. Sorry for the short cutout on the sound. And I look forward to you joining me on Tuesday for our 7th chakra meditations. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend ahead. Thank you again, and Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. And good night. Jai Ma.